This is my biography, you describe. Just like we teach people how to do Ekadashi for getting health and purification, for them to make Sukriti, because they will do Bhakti. If you do Ekadashi, means Bhakti. But for them, we should not say this is Bhakti. We should only say this is for health. Same way, like chant and be happy. This is very selfish. Or you want to be happy.
Yes.
You not want to make Krishna happy.
Yes.
So for them, everything is, gradually, slowly. Take prasadam, take nice prasadam, they will enjoy. This is enjoyment, but by the positive effect of Mahaprasad, then everything will be fine. Okay?
Yes.
Amara Jivana. Amara Jivana Sada Papirata Nahi Gopu Niralesha. Amara Jivana Sada Papirata Nahi Gopu Niralesha. Pare Yudhya Diyachi Je Katha.
What was the beat, Maharaj? With
3, but was out of time.
And very fast or very...
3, no, 3.
1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
Like this?
Oh, this is basically Kashti, when you go in the boat, the same tune. In Ganges, when they row, this is the tune.
Page 239. Hari Hari Kabe, Bor Hoibe Sudhi.
239.
Hari Hari Kabe Bora Hoibe Sudhina.
Hari Hari Kobe Mora Hoibe Sudhina.
Hoibe Sudhina. Kabe Bora Hoibe Sudhina. Hare Yugacharya Varyam Rupam Jari Preshtakam Patita Pavana Karuniyam Yugacharya Narayanam Vanchakalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namni Gaura Tuise Namaha Shama Sundara Shikanda Shekara Isvirahasram Murali Manohara Radhikara Sikamam Kripaide Swapriya Charana Kinkari Kuru Tapta Kanchana Gauram Giradhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriya Vrindai Tulasi Devyai Priyai Keshavascha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavatyai Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. So first of all I begin offering your most humble obeisances to the dust of the lotus feet of Paramarajya Tama Shri Guru Pada Padma Nitrila Pravishtam Vishnupada Shtotra Sata Srimad Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj Srila Gurudeva. And to my most worshipful Shisha and Sannyasa Guru Nitrila Pravishtam Vishnupada Shtotra Sata Srimad Srila Bhaktivedanta Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and to Nitrila Pravishtam Vishnupada Shtotra Sata Srimad Srila Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Maharaj, and to Nitrila Pravishtam Vishnupada Shtotra Sata Srimad Srila Bhakti Sadhaka Muni Goswami Maharaj, and to all Tidandi Sannyasis, Brahmacharis, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, and to all the assembled devotees here today, my respectful obeisances. So by the causeless mercy of Srila Gurudev and all Mahabhagavata Acharyas, we are able to assemble here one more time. So last time we heard how the gopis were trying to convince Krishna to accept them. And the gopis gave the example of the tree, that no one should cut any tree. It's a very sinful thing to cut a tree. Even if the tree is giving poisonous fruits, we should not cut a tree. So what to speak of that tree that gives sweet fruits? So why we should cut it? It's even worse. Then the gopis said that our love for Krishna has grown into a very beautiful creeper, and that creeper is giving very fragrant fruits and flowers. But why Krishna is going to cut this fruit, this tree? He should not do this. Means, what is the meaning of cutting this tree? Means sending them back home, rejecting their love, because the fruits of this tree is love. So Krishna, he must accept and not cut it. So the gopis are begging to Krishna, please give us your causeless mercy. There is no reason for you. If you find no reason, then give us just your causeless mercy. No problem. Now the verse 34. Until the gopis say, until today our minds were absorbed in household affairs. But you easily stole both our minds and our hands away from our housework. Now our feet want to move one step from your lotus feet. How can we go back to Braja? What would we do there? Now the commentary of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Other gopis revealed their intense love by saying, O King of Thieves, we did not come here with any other purpose than to recover the treasure that you stole from us. You have stolen our minds, but unlike other thieves, you did not have to make any great endeavor. You did simply by blowing on your flute. So this argument the gopis they also gave before. saying that we have come to bring our heart back because Krishna stole our heart. So by playing the flute, you just took our heart, and now we have come to take our heart back. And Krishna did it in a very easy way, without much endeavor, because he is the greatest of all thieves, right? Therefore his name is Hari, the one who steals. The treasure of our minds is not some cheap thing either. Our minds were absorbed completely in our household affairs, and by stealing them, the whole house has been plundered. The actual subtle implication of this exaggeration by the gopis is, because our minds are not at all absorbed in our homes, we don't care if they burn down or prosper. Actually, our minds are absorbed in that which brings about the perfection of our grihas, and means our senses or our homes, and without which all our senses become useless. Thus, by stealing our minds, you have stolen all of our senses, including our hands, which were absorbed in household work, and also our eyes and ears. So basically, Gopis told Krishna he stole everything from them, and they cannot go back home. They cannot again come back to that same work, that same routine as before, because everything is with Krishna. Then Krishna said, "But my dear Gopis, just go home for now. Let me consider the situation for a day or two, and then I will return your minds back." So Krishna is very clever. He said, "Okay, I will consider it. Give me some time to think about, I will consider, but for now, come back home." Then the Gopis replied, "Our feet refuse to move even one step. Please give back our minds, accept us, and then we will go." So what is the meaning of giving back our minds? The meaning of giving back our minds is, give us chance to serve. If we can serve you, then we will be somehow satisfied, and then we can go back. But if you don't give us chance to serve, then our mind will be always with you. Then we cannot come back. And this is true, because if the gopis, they go back in such a state of dissatisfaction, they will be at home very restless. They will not be able to do anything. At least if Krishna accepts them for some time, they might go back home more peaceful. Is it possible? Maybe not. Maybe after serving Krishna, they will become even more restless than before. So that's what we are going to see here. Because one thing is what they are saying, another thing is what is going to happen. That's a different thing. Like we expect many things from life. We say, if such thing happens, I will behave, I will react in such and such ways. But that is what you are saying. When the thing really happens, many other factors are there, and how you behave, only that situation may say. Especially some completely new situation for them. Now verse 35. Gopi is saying, "Dear Krishna, please pour the nectar of your lips upon the fire within our hearts, a fire you ignited with your smiling glances and the sweet song of your flute. If you do not, we will consign our bodies to the fire of separation from you. O friend, and thus like yogis attain to the abode of your lotus feet by meditation." So, Krishna has started a big fire in the gopis' heart. Now only he can stop this fire. Even gopis, they have no more control over this fire. And if Krishna does not stop this fire will become a fire of separation that will destroy the gopis completely. Now the commentary. At this time Krishna thought, "Oh, when I desired to see the naked bodies of these beautiful young girls, other than at the time of intimate association, I did so on the day I stole their clothing, and that was the Katha Vrata day, the last day of Katha Vrata. Though I know I want to hear them speak shamelessly like they do at the time of our directly enjoying conjugal nectar, I cannot hear them speak thus. I have made them mad with intoxicating music of my flute, and totally bewildered them with my clever words. I have even stolen their minds, by depending on which their shyness, discretion, sense of religious duty, and soberness were sustained. But even after all that, they are still speaking with all shyness, not even now revealing their inner thoughts. So Krishna is a little bit also disappointed with the gopis, because for him, there is no more boundary between them. They should not be hiding anything from him, because the final test was given at the time of the Katha Vrata, when Krishna stole their clothes, hang on the trees, and told you, come out of the water with lifted hands. Means you want me as your husband, you should not be shy of me. But now Krishna is saying the gopis are still hiding something. They are not directly speaking. So I want to make them directly speak. While Krishna was thus thinking, some of the leading gopis, whose natures had become overturned by the predominant effect of the Sanchari Bhava, known as Unumada, or transcendental madness, began to speak in a contradictory way. So, one of the leading gopis who speaks in a contrary way, who is that gopi? There's only Radha. Could be Lalita also. One of them, one of the two. So now she is suffering from one of these Sanchari Bhavas called Unumad, transcendental madness. Now she lost her composure. Now she will begin to contradict Krishna. So the gopis say, O Krishna, please extinguish with the flood of nectar from your lips the fire of lust in our hearts that has burst into flames from your smiling glance and sonorous flute. The gopis now are implying that if the same person who has started a blazing fire regains his common sense and puts it out, he can cancel the effect of his offensive act. So basically what the gopis say is that you have given us the poison, so you must have the antidote of that poison. Only you know the antidote. We don't know, anybody else knows. So since you have put fire on us, you should stop that fire also. How? By giving the nectar of your lips. Otherwise, he who has set the fire must accept the simple reactions which accrue to such crimes as arson. Although the word kaman or lust is not used here, it is indirectly implied by the use of the word ritsaya, means sleeping in the heart. In other words, the gopis are saying, our lust is lying dormant within our hearts, and no one but you can awaken it. Then the gopis say, with the sound of your flute, you have entered our hearts through our ears and awakened the dormant fire of our desire. Then with the ghee of your smile and the honey of your glance, as well as with the wind of the flute's melody song, you inflame that fire, threatening to devour our life airs. Just like Krishna making fire and pouring ghee. Swaha, swaha, the more he's pouring ghee, and honey also burns, then this fire is increasing. The ghee of his smile and the honey of his glance, his sweet, sidelong glances. Therefore, you are afraid of the simple reaction for starting such a fire. You should extinguish it. After all, it is no labor for you to either incite or extinguish it, since it is your smiling glance which inflames that fire. and the nectar of your lips that puts it out. So both these things reside in your moon-like face. So Krishna's face like moon and has two very sweet things: his glance and his smile. No, not his smile, sorry. The nectar of his lips. These two very sweet things. But the glances increase the fire, and the nectar of his lips can stop the fire. Then Krishna said, "This smiling glance and sweet flute song of mine arise spontaneously. If they have inflamed you, young girls, then please tell me how much of the remedy, which is the nectar of my lips, should I administer?" Oh, so now Krishna is answering positive. He said, "Okay, I agree with you. If you think that the nectar of my lips is the antidote, okay, how much should I give you this? How much do you need?" And Gopi said, "Yes, after you have murdered thousands of other women, you may feel some remorse for your crime, and your impudence may subside. If you do not extinguish the fire, we will consign our bodies to the fire of separation. While our bodies burn, we will meditate like yogis and instantly attain your lotus feet. We surmise that we have not been accepted by you because we did not perform any pious acts in our previous lives. Therefore, for the sake of doing austerities, we will not resort to the external fires of this world. Rather, we utilize the fire of desire and separation from you, which already reside in our hearts. Of the two, the extremely powerful fire of separation has smothered the sleeping fire of our desire. Therefore, we will offer our life airs as oblations into that fire of separation with the following prayer." So Gopis are describing to Krishna how they will die. They will die by like self-burning by the fire of separation. And with their pranas, the 5 airs, they will make this fire more powerful, and they will, like yogis, meditate on Krishna and give up their bodies. Now what prayer they will say in separation? "O fire of separation, Virahagini from Krishna, we now throw our life airs into you with the aspiration of attaining the touch of Krishna's lotus feet." So now they pray to the fire of separation, Virahagini. "Without anyone's notice, place our bodies on the path in such a way that Krishna's feet will step on our breasts instead of the ground. With the touch of Krishna's lotus feet, the fire of lust in our hearts will subside and our desire will be fulfilled." So the Gopis are giving another option to subside this fire. What is that option? Put Krishna's feet on their breasts. Another Gopi addresses Krishna. "Moreover, you will receive pleasure from touching your breasts with your feet, even if you don't want it. O friend, and though you do not desire it, you get relief from your sin of killing women, as we will be satisfied by the touch of your feet on our breasts." So, if the Gopis are satisfied, they will not die, and Krishna will not be blamed by killing women. "If you torment your girlfriends, then how can we refrain from tormenting you, our boyfriend? But the pain of remorse will make you feel spoil our love, and will simply reflect back on us 1,000,000 times magnified. Alas, what can we do, since this shame has been forced upon us by providence? Therefore, O you who disregarded material consequences, O ocean of mercy, Why are you sowing the seed of the creeper of your own remorse? Why are you making us eat its fruit? Give up your stubbornness and accept us. In this way, there are many inferences from this verse. So the gopis are basically begging Krishna not to reject them at any cost. They are giving so many arguments, saying it will be bad for you also, not only for us. If you neglect us, you are just creating the circumstances or the situation to suffer in future. Why you want to suffer? You are a smart boy. You don't want to suffer. This is their argument, very simple argument. Like those who are completely now out of their common sense. Next verse, 36. Gopi is saying, O lotus-eyed one, the goddess of fortune considers it a festive occasion whenever she touches the soles of your lotus feet. You are very dear to the residents of the forest, and therefore we will also touch those lotus feet. From that time on, we will be unable to even to stand in the presence of any other man, for we will have been fully satisfied by you. So here they compare with Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi Devi always massaged Narayana's feet. So gopis know Krishna is Narayana. So they are saying when Lakshmi is massaging your feet, she's feeling very much fortunate and blissful, and it's a great happiness for her to massage your feet. So therefore we also want to touch your feet, because you are always walking in Vrindavan, and your feet needs to get some type of relief from the sharp rocks. There will be in future some shlokas in which the gopis, they will begin to even debate against their own minds, saying that how Krishna is suffering by stepping on the sharp rocks, and how he should not do like so. And then their minds will say, no, what are you saying? Vrindavan has no sharp rocks. Everything is very soft, like rubber. So there is no point for Krishna to hurt his feet. So anyhow, the gopis now want to also serve Krishna's lotus feet. Now the commentary. So Krishna said, then you should go to your respective husbands, and they can extinguish the fire of your desire with a touch of their lips. Then to this the gopis replied, O lotus-eyed one, from the moment we saw your lotus eyes, we have been residing there like honeybees. Here the gopis reveal a kind of purvaraga called lajjacheda, means breaking the shyness. Purvaraga means anticipation of the meeting. Purva means before the meeting. You're feeling separation before the meeting happened. This is called purvaraga. One of the types of purvaraga is called lajjacheda, means breaking the shyness. This is one kind of sambhog or meeting which has three features described by Srila Rupa Goswami in Ujjvala Nilamani. That is falling in love by seeing the beloved, then 2, thinking of the beloved, and 3, deciding to pursue the beloved. So these 3 aspects of the meeting that will bring the meeting. So first, you must see. You remember before we heard, love begins with the glance. First you see that person, and by glance you may fall in love. Then, thinking of the beloved, you begin to think all the time. And then nothing more can stop you to, of this attraction, and then what you do? You decide to go and meet that person. Then the gopis say, seeing beautiful your eyes has evoked our initial desire. But what will happen the moment that you place your lotus feet upon our breasts in the groves of Govardhan or elsewhere? Just the touch of your feet, which are desired even by Lakshmi, Narayana's dearmost consort in Vaikuntha, can create a festival full of desires for intimate pleasure. The gopis understood this point by hearing from Gargamuni about the Nagapatnis, who said, Yadvanchaya Sri Lalana Charat Tapo Vihaya Kaman Suchiram Drittavrata. To attain your lotus feet, the goddess of fortune Lakshmi performed austerities for centuries, giving up all other desires and taking austere vows. This is a very important verse, because this verse is one evidence that Krishna is superior to Lord Narayana, because Lakshmi Devi wants to serve Krishna. She wants to join Krishna's Rasa Lila. So the Nagapatnis, after Krishna is subdue Kaliya, the Nagapatnis, they pray to Krishna, right? So in those prayers, they will speak this verse. And this verse is saying that, even Lakshmi Devi wants to attain your lotus feet, and she's doing austerities to be able to serve your lotus feet. They're telling to Krishna this. But she was unable till now. So, till now, Lakshmi Devi is where? In Belvan. Belvan is just across Yamuna in front of Keshigat. If you cross Yamuna, on that other land, it is called Belvan. This is out of Vrindavan. So, Lakshmi Devi, she is there. She is performing austerity. There is a temple there, we go there, there is her deity, she is there. Why she cannot join Rasa Lila? Can you give one reason why Lakshmi cannot join?
She is in the heart. Lakshmi Devi is already in the heart of Krishna, Narayana.
No. Why she cannot join Krishna's Rasa Lila? She is present in Krishna as a golden hair. In Krishna's chest there is one golden hair. This is where Lakshmi resides. But she is like symbolically there. She cannot play Rasa as one of the gopis. Why is that? Because what are the conditions to join Rasa Lila? First, you must become a gopi. You must perform the duties of a gopi. And what are they? Milking cows, making cow dung patties, going cow herding in the forest, many things. And you have to marry one gopa. And then you have to cheat that gopa with Krishna. And Lakshmi Devi is saying, how can I do it? I am a Brahmani. I am very chaste. I have only eyes for Narayana. She is actually bluffing because she wants to join Krishna. So she's not that much chaste. But anyhow, she thinks Narayana and Krishna are the same. So somehow she thinks she can. But in fact, no, she has to marry one gopa. And she said, no, I will never do it. I will never also milk cows, I will not do cow dung patties, all these things. Then Yogamaya say to her, okay, you cannot join Rasa Lila. And she say, no, I will do it. Then she begins to do austerities, trying to convince Krishna somehow. But let's see what will happen. She is still there, trying to do this tapasya. So this is one of the verses. And then, so it shows that if Lakshmi Devi is not fully satisfied with Narayana, she wants something more. She wants Krishna, means Krishna is superior to Lord Narayana. This is one of the proofs. Then the gopis say, therefore these feet will also create a festival full of desires for us, who dwell in the forest. Then it is so surprising that we cowherd women would not be attracted to them. So Krishna's feet was even achieved by Kaliya. Kaliya got the touch of Krishna's feet. How fortunate is Kaliya? That's what the Nagapatinis are saying. This feet which is even desired by Lakshmi and she cannot get, Kaliya got it. So how fortunate is Kaliya? So this same feet the gopis are also desiring. And Krishna says, what is your qualification to achieve the object which Lakshmi hankered for? Okay, Krishna is giving them chance. Okay, explain. What is your qualification? What makes you eligible to serve my lotus feet? And the Rajagopis reply, your feet are very dear to the cowherds who dwell in the forests, Aranya Janna Priyasya. From the very moment that our breasts touch your lotus feet, we will not be able to stand in the presence of our husbands. Just see the sight of our husbands will fill us with contempt. Furthermore, not only will you touch your feet, but you will be enjoyed in all ways by you. You will bless us with the highest limits of enjoyment, and you will become completely fulfilled. Therefore, please do not send us away. It is understood that the gopis cried out pitifully with these words while falling at Krishna's feet. So now they all fell at Krishna's feet. Now they are coming to the point that Krishna wants, that is to speakly open what they want. You remember when we begin to read in the beginning, the gopis, they were also, like escaping and say, no, we don't know why we came here. We don't know, maybe we came to pick up flowers or, see like the moon rays, whatever. But now they want, no, Krishna is getting what he wants, that to make them speak directly. Oh, we want to serve you. We came here only to serve you. That's our desire. We can't come back. Don't send us back. We prefer to die than going back. So instead of killing all of us, at least give us some seva. We have come all the way here. Please give us some seva, whatever seva you want. Just, we can lie down on the ground and we can place your feet on our chest. That's enough for us. We don't want more things than this. Next verse, 37. Goddess Lakshmi, whose glance is sought after by the demigods with great endeavor, has achieved the unique position of always remaining on the chest of her Lord Narayana. Still, she desires the dust of his lotus feet, even though she has to share that dust with Tulasi Devi, and indeed with the Lord's many other servants. Similarly, we have approached the dust of your lotus feet for shelter. So, Bhagavan's lotus feet is very much disputed. Everyone wants. Tulasi is always there, Lakshmi is always, holding and massaging. Even though she's in Narayan's chest or in Krishna's chest also. But nevertheless, the feet is what they want. So now the commentary. The gopis said, in this way you have made us your lovers, but we desire simply the service of your lotus feet. In this verse, the gopis cite the example of the goddess of fortune. As Lakshmi desires the dust from the lotus feet of Narayana, we surrendered unto the dust of the lotus feet, of your lotus feet, since you are just like Narayana. According to Garga Muni's words, you resemble Narayana. Therefore, we must be similar to Lakshmi. Though Lakshmi Devi attained the topmost place on your chest, she hankered after the dust of your lotus feet, which is the position of a co-wife, Tulasi, and which are served by crowds of male attendants. So Tulasi is a co-wife of Lakshmi. Tulasi also married Narayana. Shalagram married. So then, abandoning her shyness and her natural mood of consort, Lakshmi desired and accepted the position inferior to her own. Just as Lakshmi desires to give up her position as the dearmost to become your menial servant, we feel likewise. So what does it mean? Lakshmi has a higher position. She is in Narayan's chest. But nevertheless, she wants to massage the feet. Massaging the feet means a servant, a maid servant's job. Very menial servant, not special thing. But in bhakti, you know, the most simple thing becomes actually the most special. So therefore, she wants that. Devotees, they always want the small seva, the simple services, the menial services, like cleaning, washing, cooking, preparing, doing small things. These are very, very important for the Vaishnavas. Srila Raghunatha Das Goswami gave this example. Srila Jiva Goswami also gave this example by serving Srila Rupa Goswami. Narottam Das Thakur gave this example by serving Lokanath Das Goswami, by cleaning his toilet. So all Vaishnavas, even though they are in a very highest position, they are very fond of doing small services. Why? Because the devotees, they don't have the false ego that they are important, they should only do higher seva, they should only do, things which are considered to be like superior or important. For them there is no even discrimination between what is higher service, what is lower service. Therefore they perform all services. Jiva Goswami, at the same time he was bringing water from Yamuna, he was cleaning Rupa Goswami's clothes, he was cleaning his bhajan kutir and doing everything for him. He was also proofreading his books. So all services, they perform in the same way, the same happiness. So abandoning her shyness and her natural mood of a consort, Lakshmi desired to accept the position of inferior of her own position. Just as Lakshmi desires to give up her position as the dearmost to become your menial servant, we feel likewise. So Gopis also we want just to be your maid servant. We don't want anything else. Asulka dasika. In Gopi Gita, the Gopis are praying. We want to become Asulka dasika, means unpaid maid servants. Unpaid. We want to work for free. We don't even want any payment. We want to work for free. So giving up all embarrassment, we desire to join your servants, like Raktaka, Patraka, and others in massaging your feet. So these are the servants of the palace of Nanda Maharaj. They massage Krishna's feet every day. Similarly, we are ready to accept positions lower than our own, like the Pulindas. The Pulindas are the aboriginal women of Vrindavan, who rub the blades of grass tinged with the red kumkum from your lotus feet on their foreheads. This is a very beautiful pastime. This is described in Venu Gita. There are the forest girls, Pulindas. They are outcast girls. They don't believe, they don't belong to any caste. They are like, tribal, people. They live in deep jungle. So, in the early morning, after meeting with Radha and the gopis, Krishna has his feet full of kumkum. Why? Because he put his feet on the gopis' chest. And gopis, they always have kumkum here. So Krishna's feet get kumkum. So as Krishna is walking in the early morning in the forest going back home, the forest is full of mist and the grass is wet. So that kumkum from Krishna's feet, it stays in the grass, gradually washing Krishna's feet, and all the kumkum stays in the wet grass. So then later on, when sun rises, the Pulinda girls, they go to collect wood and fruits and roots, leaves, many things, because they live out of the forest. This is how they maintain themselves. So then what they do, when they see that kumkum, they think, oh my God, okay Maharaj, okay. They say, oh my God, this is very nice, let us put in our forehead these kumkums. But they don't know, this coming from the breast of the gopis, touched by Krishna's feet, is very powerful, saturated with prema. And what happened when they touch this to their heads, they begin to feel so many ecstatic symptoms. But they don't know, and they get afraid. And as they try to remove it, they spread more and more all over their bodies. And then that symptoms of ecstasy becomes even more strong, and they fell unconscious on the ground. It's a very beautiful pastime. Gaur Premanande, Hari Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo.
Mahavir Maharaj ki
Bhagavatam ki jai. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur ki